Right, very appropriately, welcome back. First round at Bay Hill. Bay Hill is taking place this week on the PGA Tour. It's going to be interesting because we've got 14 to 20 mile hour winds. The green speeds aren't too bad. Firm though. No. Shouldn't really work. I don't really want to go in the rough. But off we go.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today from the Bay Hill Club and Lodge, opening round coverage of the Arnold Palmer Invitational, presented by MasterCard. This promises to be a fun 4 days, a lot of storylines to get to as we check out the early leaderboard. We've got a tie at the very top at 4 under to this point. It's a good opening hole here at Bay Hill. It's a par 4 at 461 yards. With a good drive, you have a chance to get at that hole location and possibly make a birdie, but you're happy headed to the second tee with a par in your pocket. This is starting toward those 2 bunkers on the right side. And indeed, it will come to rest in the first of those bunkers, so work to do right at the outset. This started toward the left side.
Now that definitely finds the rough off the first tee. Certainly not the start he was looking for.
So now from the rough, his second here at the opening hole. And that will be into the front right bunker, so Arnie's course showing its teeth already. Now a second out of the sand here at 1. Well, I know I'm paid to talk, but there's not really much to say about that. Best to just move on to the next shot. Looking to splash this softly onto the green. That one kind of took off on him. That'll happen sometimes coming out of the bunker, and that scoots right on by. Okay, not too bad there. Not in gimme range, but a good chance to possibly walk away only down a stroke. That's going to scoot a foot or 2 by. This is a 9-footer. Gotta hope that's not a harbinger of things to come. Okay, it's a bogey here at first. And that's going to move him back down to even par. Okay, it's going to be a double bogey here to get the round started. And that's going to move him back to 2 over par. You know, Frank, you walk around the grounds and this golf course, and you just can't help but think about the great Arnold Palmer and all that he did for the sport of golf. I know you got a chance to know Mr. Palmer, as I did during your time playing the tour. What are your memories of Arnold?
Well, Rich, if you indulge me, I'd go back to when he played in New Zealand. I remember as just a young teenager watching him play at my local club. He was playing alongside Bob Charles. I was amazed then how he could still play. He was probably in his 50s in those days. And how he could still drive the ball well. And then I first got to play with him in the 1995 Masters. And the amazing thing about that is even though he lacked for a little bit of power as he got older, he had this amazing ability to work the ball around the golf course. And I learned so much about Augusta National just playing one competitive round of golf with him. And then obviously when he would visit the booth at Bay Hill when I was doing the broadcast there. So he's the king for a reason. And the greatest line I ever heard was, Arnold Palmer never met a stranger.
Frank, he did have that rare ability to connect with kings and commoners. And there is an old saying that friends should be preferred to kings. He was, as you referenced, known as the king. But I always felt, Frank, that Arnold Palmer was very simply the best friend the game of golf has ever had.
Well said.
And that's certainly not what you have in mind standing on the tee box. That never had a chance of hitting the green. Now a second from right of the green.
Woo, Nelly. Whizzes past the hole. A difficult putt coming now.
21-foot putt set to go. Pretty good read there. Definitely good speed, and it just skips a foot or so by. Good putt there. It's in for par here at the second. And he'll remain at 2 over par. Okay, it's a bogey here at the second. He is very quickly down to 2 over par. This is a good scenic par 4, the third here at Bay Hill. That huge lake on the left, it's obvious. You want to keep it away from that. If you do, you'll have a short iron in and a chance to make a 3. Good shot coming off bogey at the second. That's going to be in the fairway. This one starting up that left side.
3 holes in, and this is very much a struggle. Another one finds the rough.
Walking the course today, let's bring in Nota Begay III.
He's got exactly 100 yards to the front, 145 to the hole, ball in the right rough, but has a good angle, still accessible to the hole cut on the left side.
Frank, this is one of my favorite shots at Bay Hill, the second at number 3.
It's such a cool looking hole,
It
Rich.
is.
That water, it just pops out there on the left side. It scares the living daylights out of you. But if you can hit an aggressive shot there, often that breeze is coming off the left, and just keep it in the middle of the green. Those ridges often kick that ball towards the hole. And that ball looked good in the air. You'd like it to be a little closer, but still, inside 40 feet, just going to have to be careful with the lag putting.
Okay, that should be inside of 10 feet, not too bad. An outside look here for birdie. The pace, absolutely perfect there. Down the slope, it's in for a birdie. Nicely done. It is a par here at the 3rd, and he'll stay at 1 over. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo. 4th hole is the first par 5 on the golf course, Frank.
Very scoreable. 2 bunkers down the left, the first of which takes 330 yards.
Will we
to get
have
it
the
past
wind
that.
with us or
Definite
in the
birdie
face?
hole. Maybe
We shall
even a
see.
chance for Eagle to really jumpstart the round. Oh, that's starting a little right. That's going to need to hold on. Yep, that is into this sliver of a creek that runs up the 4th fairway, and that is going to cost a shot. Okay, so he'll fish that out of the rough and back onto the fairway, but still well out of position on this par 5.
that's going to hurt. That simple chip shot and well off the mark. That hurts. This course really demands every shot in the bag. That's a great little short shot. It's going to be needed today.
Nah, the putter bails him out there. That's in for a par. And he'll stay at even par. Yeah, that's a good roll there to come away with just a bogey at this par 5. And that's going to drop him down the leaderboard just a bit.
Frank, what's the play here off the tee? Is it driver, or do you play it safe with an iron?
A lot of the times that's predicated by the wind, Rich. If you've got a trailing breeze, driver is very much in play. Otherwise, just poke a little iron down the right side. Too strong for this hole, eh? Ran out of fairway and into the rough. Big hit, though.
Yeah, this is not the biggest of fairways, so that is a good shot here at 5. Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Yes, 135 yards left to the flag. Pin on the right-hand side, so plenty of room to the left of it.
Well, not super close, but safely on the green.
Working out of the rough now for his second at the par 4 fifth.
This would be a big bonus if it went in, more than likely just trying to get this one close.
Yeah, he had a pretty good run at that, but it won't go down. Still pretty good from there. That one finished off. It is a par here at 5, and he'll stay right where he is. Okay, that one brushed in for bogey here at the 5th, and that won't help the cause one bit.
Frank, talk to us about the 6th hole.
I don't want to. It's too difficult.
Why not?
It's too hard. It's too difficult. John Daly made 18.
But that's not such a bad score. If you break it down, that's
Break it down for one hole. It
three
broke him
pars
down.
and an eagle. Okay, that is a bit further back than Bryson, but it is safely in the fairway here at 6. Nothing to fault there, safely in the fairway. Oh, that is left, and that is trouble. And that is into the water. So the first shot made it over okay, but the second is swallowed up by this late here at 6. Oh, going with the 3 wood, but this is headed for the lake.
Did you see the yardage on that one? I mean, there had to be a mistake there because that 3 wood did not even touch the green. Liquor stamp, that was airmail.
Digs into the bunker, getting set to play the 3rd shot. Oh! Distance control a factor there. That is out of the sand, but right into the rough. Set from the bunker. This is 5th shot.
Just a short bunker shot. So open your feet up, open the club face up, little splash out.
Okay, not bad out of the sand, and that's what will remain, trying to grind out a par. I don't think he's going to fall in love with that one, Frank, but it won't hurt him.
No, but you'd expect from there to sort of get it within kicking distance. Now you got to work.
This hole really taking its toll now. Just 5 feet left. Oh, this is where the game becomes so cruel sometimes. Okay, finished off there for double bogey. And that's going to move him back to 4 over. Okay, so that one finished off for double bogey. And that's going to drop him down the leaderboard just a bit. Now at the par 3 7th, Frank, it's just under 200 yards.
But it's still quite daunting. A very narrow entry on that left side. So you've got to hit the ball flush off the tee. Really guarantee a carry of that over that right bunker. So it's still a daunting tee shot.
And that's going to be too strong. It is into one of the 2 back bunkers around this 7th green. A very sensible play there, right in the middle of the green. Now from the bunker.
Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
Okay, safely on the putting surface out of the sand. Would have maybe liked to run that up a little further, but that's not the worst shot in the world. That is so painful when you come up that short.
Why is it that putts on line come up short?
Yep, well done. That's in for par here at 7. And he'll remain at +4. That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7. And he'll remain right where he is. Well, this 8th hole is just a solid par 4. With a good tee shot, you'll have a chance to make 3, but trust me, you're thrilled to walk out of here with a 4. It requires 2 good shots, and you have to play it all the way through, tee to green. Solid, a good drive in the fairway. Noticeable breeze coming right to left as he eyes his 2nd. Look here at birdie.
Really not a whole lot to this. He's going to get a little help from the slope. Other than that, just slightly to the right.
Now, Sung Jae with a look for birdie. The pace absolutely perfect there. Down the slope, it's in for a birdie. Okay, good roll there. It is a par here at the 8th, and he'll stay right where he is. Heading back toward the famous lodge at Bay Hill, this is the 9th hole. Straightforward par 4, a good one. 2 good shots here, you'll be happy to make the par. Yeah, all about hitting the fairway here, and that is right where you want to be. Just what you want to do. Land it in the fairway, get a little bit of rollout, and that is a good shot. Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in. In the rough now, wondering what might have been. That is into one of the 4 bunkers that surround this 9th green. Now, gonna have to try and get this out and let it run. Line may have been a little more sunken in than we had thought, but all in all, not a bad shot out of the bunker.
Now a 7-footer.
Yeah, that's a good putt. It's in for par here at the 9th, and that will make this an even 40 for the front side, 4 over par. Okay, good putt there for his par here at the 9th, and that will make this an even 40 for the front side, 4 over par. 10th hole.